My name is Vedran. This is Igor. We met April 2012. During the scholarships, I got one, he didn't. And from that moment, he doesn't even remember we met that time, I do. But from that moment, I somehow knew that we will do something someday together. So during our MBA courses, we decided to, let's say, open a company. And not because we needed a company, because we still have our own jobs. I'm responsible for 15 countries, he's responsible for 5 countries, 4, 5-ish.
Who cares?
And we do business development. And basically that's sales. It's just a fancy name for sales. So we are salesmen, professional salesmen. And luckily we negotiate good, so we got 10 minutes to talk about this. It's 2 of us, so they gave us something. So this is our generation, Generation X. This was taken in front of the school, and this picture I really like because there is something really special on it. First of all, if we zoom in a little bit, you can see me, and you can see him, and you can see something here behind that you don't know what there is. Does anybody know what was written on the plate here in the back?
Zagreb students, what is behind?
So basically this was written. And we immediately know that we belong here. So that's how we started. We are actually decided to do a company that talks and teaches and coaches about sales, but not in a standard way. We found our own path. Here you go.
So you all need to how to read. I will give you 20 seconds. Yes. So it is at the end all about us, and this is what Vedran and I, what we have realized during those 2 years, that it is not really a product. We are obsessed with these technicalities and so on. Also, since we have arrived here today morning, basically in all of your presentation, you have exactly the similar thing. You are talking about passion, you are talking about emotion, we are talking about ourselves. And this is the essence of sales, and this is practically what we cannot teach anyone, but maybe we can give a small spark that will open this fire, and as soon as we realize this, we are on a good way really to make a successful life and a successful business, because really at the end, everything is the sales. Either if you sell all of those specific trucks, or if you want to sell something to your colleague to keep your bag, I don't know, if you want to run away for a coffee or a small break or something like that. So this is just confirming this. The hardest thing, what I have realized for myself, and also in discussion of many people that we have coached or trained and so on, is that we are really obsessed with academic stuff. We are very much obsessed with the structure, with the something concrete. And basically, okay, it counts, but how we can present it, how we can put it, give it away, this is what will make us successful and unsuccessful. And there is no one easy formula. There is no one silver bullet that will kill the werewolf. We have millions of options, and it purely depends on myself and all the people around me. So this is what the book, which I can absolutely can recommend you to read. The main thing is that we really need to risk the usual. So we have been the clowns of our generation because we have been good in presentation and discussion and so on. And this is how majority of our colleagues thought about us. During the course of the time, they have changed their opinion, not about us, but about themselves. Because if I'm a very serious banking guy, you know the numbers, the figures, and so on, majority of the people are laughing to me because I don't know how actually to present it. I'm cold blood, and sometimes I need to give something inside. I need to provide a show, and this is what we are giving to to the audience?
Yeah, of course. And during our studies, this is basically, I found this on LinkedIn just a couple of days ago. And actually it summed up everything that I got from the MBA courses, because I do believe that I was always very creative. I always had a lot of ideas, but putting those ideas to perspective and actually to something, really it was hard. And actually it was very hard to put them into words. And then when I started to talk to people, I would talk, and then get lost in that talking. And people wouldn't understand me what I wanted to say. So basically during these 2 years, with most of you, I think I know most of the faces here, I do believe that I learned how to point out the important. My colleague, of course, will not agree with that, but that's why we have discussions all the time. Actually, I just have to say one digression. We were on the dinner yesterday with our colleagues here, and they told us that we are like an old married couple. It's thanks for that.
The life.
But okay, and we wanted to give you something today from this presentation, just not to tell you that we are so happy and we did everything good and we gained a lot, but thanks to this we actually created something, and we would like to give you the formula of sales and life success. It's something like this. It's really complicated to explain. We tried to sum it up in 3 main points. So the first one is job skills. So one thing that you can teach that can be taught to you by your company. These are the technical parts. These are the stuff, the market, everything you can read, you can learn about.
Industry, so whatever you do.
Industry. Second thing, sales skills. In sales skills, you can actually learn them. Those are all those coachings and trainings and questions and these kind of questions, that kind of questions, and everything you can actually leave in.
People are obsessed with the sales questions. And in some of our trainings, we have the list of 20, 50, 100, 1,000 sales questions. But it is only one thing it is important, when to use it. There is no formula that I can say, after 22 minutes and 7 seconds, you will ask this, you will ask that, and so on. And this is the sales tool which everyone can learn, but it is only a question when and how to use it. Sometimes it is never, sometimes it is all the time. Sometimes you will use 50 of those questions, sometimes you will use 0. And the ability to choose from these, let's say, weapons, from these tools, relies only on me. Again, my personality or who I am is guiding me what, when, and how to use. And every one of us will choose differently. So there is no, again, the magic formula.
Of course. And the last part is, of course, personality skills.
Yes.
This is how this is basically the Mike George. So everything he said, he's right. Because we can learn everything, we can learn how to sell, we can learn how to talk, we can learn everything about our companies and the industry and the competition and the market and everything, but without this, not much will happen. So the formula goes job skills plus sales skills times personal skills. It's the multiplier.
So personality is multiplier. This is really what makes the change. I will use one person which I think all of us know from this public life. I don't know how to say. Zdravko Mamić. You like him or you dislike him, full stop. He's excellent in job skills, he knows the industry. He's excellent in sales skills. But what will make me to do business with him, I like or I dislike, full stop. For him, he's excellent example because there is no third way or inner way.
To wrap up, 10 minutes is up. I will just skip one slide and just give you this one. So the sales department isn't the whole company, but the whole company should definitely be the sales department. Each one of us who answers the phone, who talks to somebody, who is the promoter of the company, is actually part of the sales department. Thank you very, very, very much.